Speaking of that, we may not be. Today, the president is expected to meet with Kevin McCarthy, the House Speaker, who took 13 times tries to get there and gave away everything to get some power. This tells you how drunk with power, how much of a drug power is. Kevin McCarthy sold. I think he got rid of his left testicle and all his children to become Speaker of the House. But he met with the president because of the debt ceiling, and this is some serious stuff that we're not really talking about it, and we're not talking about it, but we should be, because there's going to be a whole lot of things that aren't going to be good if we default, and it looks like we're probably going to. So White House aides have spent weeks talking to the congressional officials to try to hammer out a deal. The deadline, Janet Yellen reiterated yesterday that the United States could default on obligations if Congress does not address the debt limit. And of course, she's the Deputy Treasury Secretary. She's the Secretary of the Treasury, and it's coming. We haven't done this. We always get it right up and then we fix it. When I say we, I mean the United States, because you and I don't have anything to do with this.
Yeah, I mean, the government is shut down before, but this, like, to me, it's just untenable because of the amount of power they've let the MAGA Republicans have. It just strips away all the actual power that McCarthy's supposed to wield. He doesn't really wield power because he got to come back and sell it to these nut jobs, and he can't do it. Like their clout online and their clout with their constituents is from not cooperating with anybody ever. So I just don't know how he's supposed to solve this. And shout out to Joe Biden. I actually like his negotiation technique, which is y'all the ones that's holding it up. Like, you know what you need to do? Go get them in line, or go work with some Democrats and get you some moderates, and y'all try to flip this thing. But you're not about to come in here and make me seem like I'm the bad guy. I know exactly what to do. So I appreciate it.
On that note, I'm looking at Florida right now, and all the things. I was listening to Loretta Daniel Favors this morning, and she was saying, they sleep and they want to call people woke. Well, they doing sleep legislation that is going to put everybody in a coma. It's just really terrible what's going on in Florida. And it looks like the immigrants are like, oh, you want these apples and these strawberries, and oh, you want the trucks to come through? Oh no, we control all of that. No more trucks going to Florida. She said, we're getting to the find out part of the F around thing, and I like it. A day of absence. Let's see. Black folk gave you the Montgomery bus boycott blueprint, and the bus boycott before that, I believe it was in Louisiana. I want to say it was Louisiana before that, or New Orleans. Like, there've been multiple times Black people have showed you what could happen. I feel like it's about to happen with our Spanish-speaking brothers and sisters who are finally waking up to, being woke is something. Wake up. It's about to happen.
It's interesting because, Florida has like divisions within the Latinx community where it's like people that's like Cuban, and they're like, I identify more with these conservative Republicans and all that stuff. But when you look at how it's governed, I mean, they not governing for you. You know what I mean? Like, them laws they passing is very much gonna hurt you as well. And I don't understand how any of that is tenable, man. And Ron DeSantis isn't even really doing this for the state. It's all a legacy play. It's all PR promotion for his campaign, for his run as to be president. So he don't really care. That's why he's fighting with Disney. It's against everything Republicans supposed to stand for: small government, pro business. He'll violate any tenet. His moral hypocrisy is all over the place. And I love to see people organize. I do wonder how sustained it's going to be, because I know, like, I don't think one day is going to be enough to reverse course on Florida. Because even when you bring up the bus boycott, that bus boycott was a year.
Yeah, a whole year.
A year of people organizing to get people to work and stuff without the bus. It took a very big community push. And I don't know if a day is enough, but just the fact that the wheels are starting to churn, I love that, because the work that immigrants do in America, we take for granted. Like, it's just supposed to happen. The fruit just supposed to get here, and we still gonna treat you like trash.
Facts. As you bring that up, I was thinking about DeSantis. It's like, what's his play? Oh, president. He doesn't care. It's sort of like this, right? Bush, before Bush, Reagan destroys the economy, and then he leaves. And then before that, let's go back. Nixon. It's like Republicans come in, mess up the economy. Democrats come in, try to save the world. They get all of the backlash, right? Because whatever you leave in shambles, now I got to go and fix it, but then I'm gonna get blamed for it. So now we got gas and oil and issues, and then the next Reagan comes in with this vast spend, military spending. We don't have nothing for infrastructure or education. He gets 2 terms, he leaves, and then Clinton. Is it Clinton after? Yeah, got to pick up the pieces and then try to do something. And then here comes the other Bush, war, spin. They're supposed to be fiscally conservative. And then Obama got left a heaping pile of stink, right? With the recession. And he's like, oh, the stock market, I got to save the auto industry too. Damn, you just let me put my cape on. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then they elect Trump. Right. I'm like, yo, can we have some momentum? So this, I feel like DeSantis don't care, because when he's not running again, by the time he'll be probably president, God, please don't let that happen. But he's looking forward. He doesn't care what's happening in Florida, because he's doing the things to be elected president.
And I believe they just passed a law where he can run for president and stay governor or whatever he is of Florida, which is so wild, because like they're bending over backwards to make this happen for this man in this type of way. So he even has a safety net when this probably won't work, because Trump people not reasonable. They're not gonna be swayed by this man. They either want Trump or nothing. So I'm the one thing I'm happy about is they got to deal with what we've been dealing with over here. Like every time we got a presidential candidate, we got to have somebody come out of it's Bernie, it's whoever. They got don't even vote then. It's rigged. Don't finally they go. I hope y'all enjoy it over there, because Trump finna distract everything he can from DeSantis, and he gonna say he ain't lost none of them primaries. I want them all. Y'all cheating. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all love it.